Hello and welcome to this PandaSuite demo. My name is Aude. I'm part of PandaSuite team in charge of marketing and business development. The purpose of this demo will be to explain you what is PandaSuite, why you can use it for, what is its main differentiation with other tools, for who it is, how does it work, and to explain you how it works, I will show you a little demo of PandaSuite Studio tool. Then we will summarize the reason why choosing PandaSuite, have a look at the pricing model, and then we will conclude with how to get started with PandaSuite. So first of all, PandaSuite is a no-code platform to build apps and digital publication. So it's a really unique tool in the no-code world with two main assets. The first one is freedom of creation. You can really create an engaging and unique application by combining your own content with the power of the PandaSuite tool. The other point is the way you can export and publish your app. You can create a web app, progressive web app, but also a mobile app for iOS and Android, also for Windows, and we will explain you how and all the formats you can deploy. Let's focus on the freedom of creation. This freedom of creation comes from the PandaSuite Studio. It's a visual interface in which you just need to drag and drop your content to build your interface and design your application really easily. You just need to import your content and you've got total flexibility in the way you're going to be building your apps. So you can really create a unique user experience for your audience. Another point and a strong asset of PandaSuite tool is the components themselves. The components are interactive pre-built modules that you can use to give interactive effects and to add some feature to your app. They are really to use, flexible, and you can synchronize them together to create a lot of awesome effects. In the components, you will find pop-up, drag and drop, maps, scrolling area, but also blow sensor and also authentication. We will have a look at this component later on. We will have a look at the PandaSuite Studio itself. The other strong asset of PandaSuite is the way you can export and publish your app. Because when you create once in PandaSuite Studio, you can then deploy your app wherever you want. You can create and publish a web app, progressive web app, that is available from a URL. You can also export a native app for iOS and Android that can be published to the App Store, Apple and Google if you want to. You can also create an app for Windows and macOS, but also export your content and e-learning content if you have some LMS. And also, why not create an app for Paper Robot or any kind of device. So all of that makes PandaSuite a really powerful and flexible tool to create a lot of different kind of app. Let's focus on the main use case and what kind of apps you can create using PandaSuite. The first one are really around museum and exhibition. As I mentioned, you've got a lot of flexibility and a lot of freedom in the way you can display your content. So this is great to showcase your cultural content, either it's for a mobile app for your visitor, if you want to create a digital exhibition, or if you want to create some interactive kiosk within your museum. The second one is sales enablement. We have a lot of salespeople now needing some much more engaging sales materials and to make it easy for them to sell better and more. So you can really create some digital catalogs, some sales enablement app, and also sales presentations that are really targeting their audience and making a strong interest. For marketing, you can create a lot of interactive content, so it can be interactive infographics, it can be interactive video, quiz, and anything that can display your content and your brand and your product in the best way. Concerning digital publishing, it comes to any kind of digital and any kind of publication you want to digitalize. So it can be a magazine, it can be press kits, presentation that you want to change and rearrange for the digital world, combining a lot of multimedia content with some powerful deployment capacities and also custom navigation. Concerning e-learning and training, this is for you to create some strong, engaging materials to foster knowledge and to match the requirement of the digital world. So if you have a LMS, learning management system, you can build your own interactive modules in PandaSuite and then export them to your LMS. Or you can also build your own app and deploy to your audience, either it's your colleague, internal population, or like external matters. Concerning mobile app, it's for any kind of people who want to create and publish a mobile app for their business. So it can be some content app, it can be app based on learning, games, whatever you want. You can really combine authentication, app monetization feature, and also connecting to external services. Then your app can be deployed as a web app or as an app to the App Store, depending on your targets. Now that it has been said, who is mainly using our tool? So we have a lot of different users using our tool depending on their need. The first one are like creative people such as designer, web designer, UI, graphic designer, who have strong creative skills but no technical skills, and that's going to be using PandaSuite to bring their digital products to life. On the other hand, we've got developers who have some technical skills but would like maybe to save some time on the front-end interface, and we will find in PandaSuite a great way to do it. Some digital marketing professionals would be happy to bring their digital marketing operations to life using PandaSuite and to update their content and to have the power and the flexibility to have the knowledge and the updates of their apps. A lot of schools and students are using PandaSuite to bring their apps and their digital product to life, and we are really proud of that. So whatever their profile is, we have some individuals, we have some people working in communication and digital agencies, also some companies that are really specialized in web and app development, but also companies such as banking, insurance, energy, healthcare. A lot of people who are focusing on digital transformation and finding in PandaSuite a great way to bring all kinds of projects to life. We are really happy that PandaSuite is a tool that is used like from individuals, students, to large corporations to bring any kind of project to life. Concretely, you're going to be building your apps on PandaSuite Studio, which is an app that you download on your desktop. So you import your content and you manage your app visually directly from the PandaSuite Studio, and I will show you just after what it looks like. Then, if you want to publish an app for mobile device, mobile iOS or Android, you can use the PandaSuite Viewer application to test your app. You just need to log in with your own account and you will have access directly to your app to test it, but also to showcase it to your people and customers. Then, when you want to publish and export your app, you just need to go to the dashboard and choose the format you want. You'll get access also to all the deployment services such as instant updates, push notification, and analytics to get access and to make your app evolve. So all of that is an agile and interactive process for you to bring your apps to life and really easily. So the best way for you to explain you and to show you that is to show you the PandaSuite tool itself. So to do that, I will show you an app that has been created with our tool. This app is called Stay at Home, and it's one of the template apps that you can choose when you are creating an app in PandaSuite. So this app has been creating 1 year ago during the lockdown, the first lockdown in France. And the idea was really to create a simple app to help people during this strange moment. So it's made of 4 parts. The first one is just like resources, articles and videos based on this subject. The second one is animated and give you like some advice and tips on what to do and what you shouldn't do. The third one is just some quiz with right and wrong answer. And the last one is made with some documentation and files that are required for this period. So let's have a look at how it has been created within the tool. The first thing you need to know is that you need to import your own content. So you need to add all the visual elements and all the multimedia content that will be required within your app. So here in the media section, you just click on import and you can have access to all and import any kind of content you will need. The first thing for you to do will be to design your screen. So on the left side here, you can see all the screens that has been created. We've got 4 screens here, like representing each of the 4 sections of the app. Within this screen, you just need to drag and drop your content and use all the visual capabilities of PandaSuite Studio to design your screen as you want, to add some content, to really place all your and design your screen for the best user experience. If you want to add some interactive content and to bring some more effect within your app, you can have a look at the components, which is just here. I mentioned them in the introduction because components are really the cornerstone of your creation in PandaSuite. You've got some visual components above here. In the list of the components, you've got some pop-up, drag and drop, video player, zoom, map, any kind of visual effects that will be incorporated within your app. Then you've got some layout components. Then you've got some sensor and some system-based component. Basically, it's whenever you want to create a mobile app for iOS and Android, you can really play with the sensor of the device, such as the motion, the image recognition, the GPS, to go one step further in user engagement and interaction with the device itself. The last part of the components are dynamic components that are related to user authentication, connection to a database, or like text input or connection to external services using API. So if I summarize, first of all, I import my content, then I create all my screen, design them. If I need to add some more interactive effect, I go to the components. And the last part is really to create the action and to combine all together with your own navigation. So within this app, the navigation that was chosen was a tab bar here. You've got like the 4 icons and when I'm clicking on each icon, it redirects me to the right screen of my app. So to do that, it has been created in the foreground here. So in the foreground, I can find all my icons. And when I'm selecting one icon, there is a zone above and an action has been created saying when I'm single tapping, I want to go screen number 3. So to do that, I just need like to choose the trigger, single tap, and then choose the action I want to display, change screen to go to screen number 3 to validate my action. So there are a lot of action, a lot of possibilities, and that's why your app is going to be really unique and really adapted to your audience. So this app is an app that has been created directly within PandaSuite, but if you need to connect to an external tool and to maybe to connect to a database to manage dynamically all the content, you can do it really easily using the collection component and the HTTP component to have the connection with the external services. So you've got a lot of resources based on that in our help section. So if you're interested, don't hesitate to have a look. So why should you use PandaSuite to build your apps? The first reason is user experience. When you are creating an app with PandaSuite, your app is really unique and really engaging. You can really build it from scratch and provide a unique experience to your user without any line of code. The second reason will be gamification and engagement. Due to the large feature of PandaSuite, you can really create and add fun and interactive modules to generate engagement within your app, such as drag and drop, puzzle, image recognition, or even motion sensor. Third reason would be flexibility and modularity. Now you can easily integrate a database to your app and connect to external services. This is a great way for you to combine the best of both worlds between the flexibility and freedom of creation of PandaSuite with other features from the no-code world. The last point will be for you to gain agility. We are in a fast-changing world and you are required to create apps quickly and to update them really easily based on user feedback. So PandaSuite gives you a real total control and instant updates to keep track and keep control on your app throughout the development process. Concerning the pricing model, the good news is that you can create an account for free and start building your app today. Just go to the website pandasuite.com and create an account. Then you've got two types of plans depending on your needs. The first one is Pro Account. It gives you all the features to create your apps with PandaSuite Studio. You've got access to all the PandaSuite components. You can create unlimited apps and have access to all the project management features. It's 29 euros per month per user. Then you've got the publishing plans if you want to export and publish your app with your own branding. There are several publishing plans depending on the kind of app you want, starting from 719 euros per application or 79 euros per month. There are some monthly and yearly subscription model. So I suggest you have a look at our pricing model on our website to find the best publishing plan depending on your needs. Now, how to get started with PandaSuite. The first thing for you is to create an account on pandasuite.com. Then you will be asked to download PandaSuite Studio app for your desktop, and you've got access to the interface to start building your app directly. You can at the same time download the PandaSuite Viewer application for your mobile, iOS and Android. If you need some documentation and tutorials to get started, you should go to our help center on learn.pandasuite.com. It requires a lot of tutorials, free, in French and in English, for you to better understand all the features of PandaSuite Studio. So I hope this demo was useful for you to understand PandaSuite and for what kind of project you can use it. I wish you all the best for your project and I wish you a very great day.